Hello, and welcome to Sean's Test Bench. Today, I have a case here I modified. It's a RAIDMAX Stratos, I believe. I'll put the model number in the description down below. I finished this up. This is for the next build. This is just the case mod. I cut a window in it. I did the nice decals for it. If you look inside, there's the window. I painted the fans blue. There's two 120 millimeter fans in the top here. There was only a spot for one originally. I made it for two. I changed the back I/O. The graphics card is going to be displayed sideways, you know, so that you can see the entire graphics card in the window. Also on a DVD drive, I epoxied the front cover here because it changes the look of the case too much when you have to remove these and just put a DVD in. So I epoxied that onto the door or the drawer of the DVD only, and it will get reinstalled like this. It'll keep the aesthetics of the case. It'll look nice. So I don't really know how to shoot this as a video, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover and do a slideshow and just walk you through what I did to this case, and then we'll go from there. I started this case mod off with a RAIDMAX Strato ATX-109B that I got from Newegg. I began by removing the side panels, front cover, and top plastic handle. I took about an hour to decide what I was going to cut out, what I wanted to keep, and how I wanted to modify this case. I started off by removing the front single 120 millimeter fan bracket. Then I removed the hard drive cage. Then I removed the front plate that holds the DVD drives and the hard drives. It's just a side brace. A metal flange was always remaining in the front, so I went ahead and removed that. I cut the hard drive DVD side brace with a track saw. Then I went ahead and reinstalled it after it was cut down. I used rivets in the top corner and the bottom corner and refastened it. I got out the side panel because I needed the dual fan screen that was in the front on the side of it. So I marked out the side panel for the window, and then I cut it out. I filed all the edges and cleaned it up inside and out. Went ahead and cut a piece of plexiglass for it to size, and then I set it aside. After about 8 hours later, I came up with this. This is reassembled for the most part. I made a cover plate to cover the brace that I cut out. Went ahead and cut out the fan grill from the side panel and cut it down to size and installed that and riveted it in the front of the case. And that'll re-strengthen and box in the case and make it strong again. After I removed all that metal, the case was pretty weak, so I'm adding the metal back in that's necessary to make it structurally sound. After that, I went ahead and made a plate for the inside of the motherboard tray. It'll cover the large hole that was left from removing the hard drive cages and brackets. As you can see here in the rear, it covers up that hole and covers all the wiring that's going to be behind the motherboard tray. The 3.5 inch hard drive will go up top here on that tray. You see where the holes are drilled out for it. and a 2.5-inch SSD will mount down here at the bottom behind the card and behind where the wires come out. For the graphics card, I cut out all the PCI slots. I installed a vented plate to take up the space. I also cut a 1/8-inch angle aluminum bracket to mount the card to. And on the inside, I made a bracket that holds the back side of the graphics card firmly. It'll have rubber pads, and it holds the elevation, the height of the card. Any other graphics card should be able to be installed in this without too many problems at all. And this is the finished product. Okay, that'll wrap up this slideshow video / whatever it is of the RAIDMAX case mod. I'm going to go ahead and build this tomorrow and do the video on that, and I'll release it as soon as possible. So thank you for joining me for the RAIDMAX MSI build. Thank you.